Randy, K7AGE, with my second live field day video down here in the basement workshop. And I'm going to build, I'm not going to show you all the steps to build it. It's pretty simple. It's a dipole antenna based out of the June 2021 QST. And what it is, it's a link dipole. So it's just basically a dipole for 20 and 40 meters, and it's broke at the transition point in the antenna between the section for 20 meters, and then you clip and jumper this section here to make it for 40, and it may tune up on 15 with an antenna tuner. And they just had coax going up with a center insulator. I just happen to have this balun here that I'm going to use for the center, and I'm going to use some of these little switch type lever lock wire nut gizmos to go on here, and I could put different lengths of wire on for different antennas. I got these little D-rings here I can use for the loop of the wire, and they can clip in there. And then for the junction area between the 40 and 20, I'm going to use these little plastic things. So one side can have the wire going up for the 20, and the other side can have the wire going down for the 40. Then another one of those little lever nut things I can jam the wire in and open it or open it or else disconnect it. So, and then I have some smaller versions of this that I can put on the ends. And what they've done is that they use a rope from the junction position all the way out, so that you can string this up as if you're going to use it for 40, and when you need to switch it from 20 to 40 or back, you can just lower this down and flip the jumper. I'll say hi to Tim there. I'm seeing comments. Randy here. They're chatting to each other. Okay, that's cool. So that's what I'm going to be putting together. I have this hank of wire that I bought years ago from the wire man, probably at Dayton or something. So it's not real big diameter. So I'm going to use this. It won't be real heavy. And we'll see how it works. So that's what I'm up to. Seems like a lot to do. Time you get, see, I got a couple tables to pack, solar panels, generator, all sorts of coax. I'm going to take my TS2000 because that does everything. Hopefully we can try and get some ISS pictures Saturday morning if they're still being transmitted. I'm receiving some now. I've received several today. It's nice. You can just leave the radio and the computer on, and just 24 hours a day, and it'll grab and save the images that you get. So anyway, that's what's happening from the K7AGE antenna project in the basement here. It's a lot simpler than the beam, so I'm going to string out some wire and cut it and kind of fab it up. I'll probably do the final assembly on site. So I say hi to Mike from Foster City. How you doing? And we'll see how this works out, doing little live drop-ins here over the next couple days. So 73, and I hope you're all getting ready for field day, and we can all kind of get back together, I believe, this year. So 73 from K7AGE for field day. Well, not set up. I'm here. It's about 6:38 in the morning. I spent the night here in my travel trailer, and I kind of think of the travel trailer as your emergency backup to your house, because it has everything: hot water, toilet, refrigerator, heat. Had a shower this morning, so in a disaster, this is house backup. So the coffee here made. Let me see if I can flip the camera around. Yeah. So this is the site at the Harbor Fire Department in Harbor, Brookings, Harbor, Oregon, which is south of the Checo River from Brookings, just a couple miles, about 20 miles up from the California border. So Andy's over there. He got in here at 5:30. He's setting up. And there's I think 4 more campers coming. So we'll be all down the side over here. And Stu's bringing his motor home. He'll be parked in front of me. So that's kind of the plan. I got my Field Day 2021 t-shirt on. We'll keep you updated during the day. So let me know if you can leave a comment and how you all liking this. So Signing off for now. This is Randy, K7AGE, Field Day 2021. I gotta find the off button here. Bye. Hi, Randy. I'm back here. It's 7:38 now in the morning, and let me flip the camera around. Got more people. So Stu is here with his motor home, and Scott and Sam are set up in the back over there. Andy's got his trailer and dipole and verticals. Len just arrived. He's got his generator running. Here's the street, the back of my truck, and my trailer here. And again, we're at the Harbor Fire Department, just south of Brookings. So wanted to show you working on the dipole here that I talked about a couple days ago that was in QST. It's this linked dipole, and I'm building the center quite a bit different from the article. Doesn't really matter. So I have a ballon here, and I'm using these D-hook rings so I can connect different wires, different lengths. I have loops on here with cable tie, and I have these lever nut things here. So you just open that up. I don't think I can do it with one hand here, and stick the wire in. So the idea here is that this is now a universal dipole center. I could put 80-meter long wires on there for that band, or, well, not 80-meter long wires, but wires for the 80-meter band or other things. So I'm going to use these hooks here to go between the 20 and 40 meter segments. And the idea here is that you have the rope for this section here so that when you string it up, good morning, Don, you can have it all up, and then you just, to change bands, you just have to drop the center so you could reach that. And again, I'm going to use another one of these lever nuts for that position there. So that's what's happening. I'm not sure how I'm going to string things up. I do have a mast I can put at the end of my trailer, and I got several choices, so I'll try and figure it out here. Morning, Tom. G'day. DX there. 892GW. Is that Brain? I forget my DX and prefixes. So anyway, it's we're just probably a mile or so from the ocean. Hi, Lee. And it's a little foggy and gray here. A little cool. Sweatshirt on. I know the rest of the country is baking. I know a lot of field day people are going to be sweating. Good morning, Ryan. You're also setting up as well. So I've been kind of taking it slow in the morning here, having my coffee and got some donuts and working on things here from Field Day 2021. So I'll be on when there's something interesting. Have fun and be safe out there today. Hi, Randy here again, K7AGE. I got my antenna up, so I'll show you what I've done here. So I've got it strung from this telephone pole here. You know, if it was a permanent installation, you probably shouldn't connect to such things, but you know, this is emergency and test and experimentation. So I have my pole up here, and I'm hanging it from the 20 and 40 meter junction on this one end. And I have this Wonder pole. I think it goes pretty tall, but it really starts to bend. And I have that set up so it just drops into I got a couple pieces of tubing here on the back of the trailer for different size mass. I have an aluminum one that fits in the other, which I'm not using. And it extends out across the top of the trailer here. It's not real tall, but I've been up and down with it many times this morning, and I've got it tuned up. If you go to my @K7AGE Twitter page, I got some still photos of this, and you can see what the SWR has gotten to. You can see I really had to shorten it up on each one, so I guess I could pull this, a little bit tighter here, which I'll do. Of course, the tighter you pull it, the more things bend. And you can't really see it here, but on the top of the mast, I have another piece of PVC that slips over the top section with a pulley on it. So I just drop that on, slip that over the top and run a line through it. And I have my antenna. So I'll give a tour of what else is happening here in a few minutes. So for now, K7AGE Field Day 2021. Okay, okay, I'm back. So let me flip the camera around. So I don't have anything set up yet. Been spending all my time with the antenna. But wander over here to Stu. Stu's got his big motor home. We're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Look smart. So, so Stu is here. Trying to get WinLink going. Oops. And this is the club's Go box, 7300 and an 8900. And you having any luck yet?
Well, I'm hearing stuff, but I'm trying to get it set up to send.
Yeah, it takes a little fiddling.
Yeah.
So, see what else we got here on the live tour. We have a signage board set up with a bunch of information. That's good. Len's over here in the process of getting set up. We're live on YouTube. Getting his table. He's got his Go box here with his ICOM 7000 and a Anytone, I guess that is. Yep. And the coffee pot. How you doing? Okay, I'll get my cup here in a few minutes. Wander over to Andy. He's got a pop-up. And Deb brought the couple big boxes of donuts. So we're here with Andy. We're live on YouTube. So he has his comm box he brought. And what all do you have in here?
Wow. Okay, so this is a deployable wildland fire radio emergency communications Go box. It has a marine in it. It has a BK wildland fire in it.
Okay.
It has a Kenwood set up on local repeaters for ham radio 2 meter.
Okay.
Of course, the ICOM 706 Mark II-G.
Okay.
Which we just checked into the noontime net.
Oh, good.
CB, our Sheriff's Department Search and Rescue. Air to ground AM. Of course, the Yaesu 8800R. For
yep.
meter 440, and of course a backup power supply, and we're all set up.
Wow. Everything in one box. Cool. What else we got here? Has this trailer, signs, 6 meters. I think it might be open.
Yep.
Have to check.
The Cushcraft AR-270, 2 meter 440.
Scott and his son Sam, you're new hams, less than a year, right? So this is their first field day, so they're gung-ho. They got all sorts of stuff set up. Sam is going to be doing some FT8 and sounds like Echolink and getting things going here. And got looks like a 2 meter 440 over here. And he's got a dipole put up behind the trailer here. Yeah, we hope so too on the power lines. And look at the chain on that. And he has looks like a 20 meter dipole strung up here in the trees behind. So that's the tour of the place. I guess I better get my radio set up. More later. Randy, K7AGE. Hi, it's Randy again, K7AGE, live from Field Day. It's lunchtime, so where's my camera button here? So we got a bunch of pizzas here, so we're all enjoying Field Day pizza today. So a lot to choose from. Everybody's munching. Everybody wave. You're on YouTube Live, having fun at Field Day. So you saw my dipole antenna, so what I have here, let's start from this side. So I have my TS2000. I kind of think of this as my Swiss Army knife radio. It does everything. You know, HF, VHF, UHF. I have a signal length, a little outboard speaker so I can hear better. I have my Panasonic Toughbook with the FT8 software, WSJT, up and running on it. And I have grid tracker on a external monitor. And off on the side is the Bioenno 12 volt 30 amp hour battery. And I have my aero antenna set up. Mainly, I didn't bring anything for 2 meters, so I'm not sure if I'll try and work satellites or not. Our field day here is a little bit different from probably most others. We really set up here to do more education and training, experimentation. People bring out kind of a bunch of their own stuff and set it up and experiment. We operate under our individual call signs. We're not doing a club thing, so where everybody does their own logging, mostly with paper. The people here haven't gotten into computerized logging. I've worked a lot with Sam at Youngham. He built a 2 meter beam and had a lot of questions on that. And his SWR is like 30 to 1, so trying to help him out and, with some pointers on that. And you know, the other members come by and they have all sorts of questions about all sorts of things. So just spend a lot of time spreading the word and helping people because a lot of them don't have 50 years experience like some of us graybeards do. So but that's part of the deal, and that's kind of the fun. I'm not here to work 24 hours worth of contacts and such. So that's what we do here at the Pelican Bay Amateur Radio Club, our field day, and everybody's having a good time. So I think I may try some FT8 now, although Sam said he was going to go up on there, and I think he's on 20. So we'll have to figure it out, or I'll let him go. Maybe I'll go over and help him. So he just caught me out in the parking lot wanting to know what the exchange was. And so I told him all about the sections and the different classifications. So he should be off and running, I hope. So 73, everybody have fun, and we'll talk at you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, it's Randy again, K7AGE, Field Day 2021. And I just thought I would do another update here. I've actually done very little operating today. Been chatting with visitors, spreading the word about ham radio. There's been several people who are hams in the area stop by and see what's going on here, and several people like that, and working with Sam and gave him some pointers on FT8, and he's been working a lot of stations. He ran across the parking lot. He was all excited about working in Alaska. So it's fun to see people getting excited about working stations and such. So I'm on FT8 here now. I can flip my camera around here, and it's a little slow going. I just worked Kansas. In fact, it looks like I'm trying to get back to a guy right now, and it's kind of interesting. Something's weird with my TS2000. It takes about a second for the transmitter power to come up. When it goes into transmit, here you can see this here. Watch, it's a few seconds away from going into transmit. You may hear the radio click, and if I enable the transmit, I gotta do that first. Oh, okay, we finished that. Let me log him. Log, enable transmitter. There, click, and see the power ramp up. So that's weird. I don't know what's doing that. The processor's off. The SWR is fine. Oh, my voice is giving out. I've been talking all day. I have grid tracker running over here on the side. That's an interesting display. Everybody wants to know what's going on with that. It's fun to show them, the grids that you're hearing and the stations you're working and stuff. So, maps are always a interesting topic. So not much going on. Oh, I brought some of my QSL cards, so these are handy to hand out to people. And I've probably given half a dozen or a dozen away to people, so they find that kind of neat. Or, people are asking questions about internet and ham radio, and explain to them with FT8 we exchange location, and that goes off to a database, so you can go to mapping and see things in real time. So that's kind of neat. So I'll do an update later. Hi Zachary, any distance contacts? Oh, Kansas, Missouri, nothing much. I'm on 20. Mostly western Washington. So the antenna or something must be favoring to the north. I'll check in here a little bit later. So hope you guys are enjoying this. So have fun with field day. It's K7AGE 73. Let's try again. Sunday morning at field day. Randy, K7AGE. I slept pretty good last night in the trailer until 5:30 this morning when the sprinklers went off next to the trailer. There's one of these that goes around about every 30 seconds. Shoots a stream of water hitting the side of the trailer. Anyway, made my coffee, got my day started, and got everything set up again here outside. A little gray out. There's starting to be some activity. Stu is getting reset up over his motorhome. Scott and his family haven't come out of their trailer yet. We sat out there till about midnight around their propane fire pit until the propane ran out. And at that time, it was time to go to bed. So anyway, I'm set up, and I need to set my satellite antenna back up over here. And we'll probably keep at it for several hours this morning, and then pack up and tear down and go home. So that's the plan, and I'll do another update later. Hope you're enjoying these. It looks like a lot of you are. I see lots of comments there. So 7:58 in the morning here. I got my W1AW t-shirt on, and everybody have a good day. Make lots of contacts and stay safe. This K7AGE signing off YouTube Live. Field day is over, at least over for us. We've I think pretty much run out of excitement steam here to power everything. So everybody's kind of breaking camp, setting up, winding up coax, putting things away, and about half my stuff put away. I got to take down the antenna and pack the truck here. So doing good, and it's been a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the live updates here from Field Day 2021, and hope you all had fun, and we had a good time here. So 73, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.